Hi everyone, I'm Helen from Fun Fit Gymnastics. I'm one of the coaches and the owner, and this is Coach Kath, one of my coaches. She's going to be doing all the demonstrating for you, okay, because I need to be helping you understand what you are going to be doing. We're here working with Logan together because there are many people out there that can't get out of their home and be fit and active and healthy, and we want to help you be able to do that. Okay, so we're going to be with you for the next few weeks doing that, and we're now working on balances today. Now this is for our preschoolers, so this is anywhere from 18 months, 2 years roundabout, to about 4 years. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so now we're going to do our warm-up. Okay, so one of the first things that we're going to do, you remember from last week, we're going to hold onto our steering wheel and we're going to do our speedy race up. And here goes Coach Kath, here she goes, ready, set, go! And here she goes. And stop. Okay, and now what we're going to do, this is a different one from last week, and we might just move it out of the way a little bit for Coach Kath so that she doesn't get stuck. Okay, and remembering that you've got the same equipment, we've got mats, making sure everything's out of the way so that you're not going to crash into anything. Okay, and what we're going to do now is we're going to do what we call our gallop. Okay, so start off with hands on your hips, but we're going to put 1 foot forward, and now we're going to hold onto the horse's reins. Okay, so same arm, same leg, and we're going to gallop, go, 1, 2, that's it, and gallop, and turn around and come back, and switch to the other leg on the way back. Okay, so then you can switch to the other leg, make sure you do 1 on each leg, 1 lap on each leg. Okay, and we're going to very quickly do those bear walks that we did last week. Okay, so we've got straight legs, straight arms, and there she goes, and she's going to turn around and come back. And we're finished with that one, okay? And we'll go on to our skills next. Okay, so now we're ready to do some skills. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to make sure we've got our mat safe, and then Coach Kath is going to come down here, and we're going to work on our tuck shape for our forward rolls first, so our balance for that. Okay, so we've got her feet down here, but we might need to start on our bottom. Okay, so learning to hold on to our legs first so we can work out where we're going. Okay, and then we're going to push up onto our feet and have our arms out in front, and we're going to see if we can hold 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do it again, see if we can do it 2 or 3 more times. Okay, and hold 1, 2, 3, and relax a minute, and then we're going to come back up 1, 2, 3, fantastic. Okay, now another shape that we can do is we're going to come back here and play a little game with you. See if you can play a game with Coach Kath. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put different body parts on the floor and see if we can balance. Okay, so we might have 2 hands on the floor, on the mat, and we'll start off on our knees. Okay, and we might lift 1 knee only off the mat and see if you can hold it. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to put that knee back down, and we might try it with the other knee. 1, 2, 3, and come down. And now let's see if she can put her feet down on the floor and hold her whole body off the floor. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, she might even be super clever and lift 1 leg up. 1 leg up. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. And now try on the other leg. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Okay, now if we come down, we might go down on our knees and see if we can lift 1 arm up. 1, 2, 3, and try the other arm. 1, 2, 3, fantastic. Now standing up, we're going to try some standing up balances. Okay, so see if you can use those aeroplane arms that we used last week. Okay, so we've got nice straight arms, and we're going to lift our foot up beside our knee, just like a flamingo. Can you be a flamingo? Okay, we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, and foot down, try the other leg. 1, 2, 3, and if you're super clever, you might even be able to balance on 1 foot. Pretend you're an airplane lying out nice and flat, and you're going to fly like a bird. Look at that. Wow. 1, 2, 3, and see if you can do any one of those, maybe 2 or 3 of those 3 or 4 times and show us how awesome you are. Show mum and dad, show everybody how awesome you are. Fantastic, well done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see if we can play a little game. Okay, so now we've got the scarf and we're going to show you different ways that you can use the scarf to play this game. Okay, so we're going to use those balances. So first we might sit down on the floor. We're going to put the scarf on our belly for a minute. Okay, and I want you to think about where your arms might go. They might be up here. They might be down here. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can put that scarf in between our knees and lift our feet up and balance. Okay, now I'm going to play a game with this and I'm going to tell Kath different parts of her body that need to be on the floor and the rest of it's not allowed on the floor. See how her bottom is on the floor, but nothing else is on the floor? And then I'm going to tell you what to do with the scarf. You have to put the scarf somewhere so it doesn't drop. Okay, so we're going to see if we can hold that. So she's been holding that for about 5 seconds now. Okay, what we're going to do is she's now going to stand up and I'm going to tell her which different body parts. Just like you are, you can do it along with Coach Kath. Okay, so you're going to think about where that scarf needs to be. Can you fly like an aeroplane holding onto that scarf with only 1 foot on the floor? Oh, look at that. Oh, she's a little bit wobbly. She's a little bit wobbly. Okay, but she's holding it. Maybe she can put that scarf across the back of her neck while she's on 1 foot. Look at that, she nearly fell over, but you can do it. I know you can. Okay, and now what we could do is we could see if we can put the scarf on our foot with our leg up in front of us. See if we can balance that scarf. No wobbles, see if she can hold no wobbles when she's wobbling. See if you can do it without wobbles. Well done, that's awesome. She's going to put her foot down now. And yes, good work. Okay, so now what we're going to do, some of that balance work helps you with things like your forward rolls or your log rolls, different other skills in gymnastics, different other things you might do elsewhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we call a log roll. Okay, so with the log rolls, we need to make sure that we've got a bit of extra safety. With your mat, you can put pillows underneath your mat. So we've got 2 pillows. We're going to put under the mat. We're using a foam mat, but you could still use your yoga mat if you wish. And then you're going to put you're going to put your arms out this way, legs out that way. We're lying down on our tummy like Superman, and we're going to roll onto our back, onto our tummy, onto our back, onto our tummy. Oh, she's a bit bent because she's so tall in my lounge. Okay, and she's going to come back the other way. Make sure we do both sides. Okay, and you might be able to do that 3 or 4 times. Try not to get dizzy. Well done. Okay, time to warm down now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have our mat out on the floor, making sure that we are sitting in the middle of our mat. We are going to do our cockroach again, just like last week. Okay, you're going to show me how awesome you are at this now, maybe mum and dad. Okay, so you can see we're holding onto our legs, and we're going to roll back nice and slow. Arms and legs out and wiggle. Look at that, there's a cockroach leg. We're going to squash it. It's flat. Okay, and we're going to come back up and we're going to do it 2 more times. And rolling back and making sure your head's up. Wiggle and squash it. Splat. Okay, and up we come. And we're going to roll back. Nice and slow and hold and wiggle. And squash it. Splat. Look at that, that's super awesome. Now, instead of doing Superman this week, what we're going to do is we're going to do something we call froggy sit. Okay, so we're going to go onto our elbows and we're going to be on our knees and pull them apart, looking at our hips and knees in line. Okay, we're going to hold that and you're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. And then hold, relax for 2 seconds, and then from that froggy sit, we're going to come back, put our bottom down towards our feet, have our arms out in front of us, and we're going to relax there, and it'll get a nice big stretch in the middle of your legs, and it will get a stretch in your hips. Okay, we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Okay, now from there, let's go into what Helen calls happy cat. Okay, so we're going to go down And we've got our bottom down, arms out. So you're getting a nice relaxed stretch, opening up your back. And then we're going to go into lazy cat. And we're going to get a nice stretch in our shoulders. And then we're going to come up to angry cat. You can see we're nice and round. And then what Coach Kath is going to do is she's going to do what Helen calls a woohoo. So she's going to come up onto her feet. So her feet out here, so split apart a bit like Froggy. And she's going to see if she can bounce them up. Go woohoo! Yes! Well done! You guys did a super job and we will see you next week. Okay, and just to summarize what we've been working on, because we've been working on balances, it helps you to stay stable. Okay, so with our balance, if we can't stay stable, we might fall over. We'll be flopping. Okay, so if we can balance, we can hold ourselves super strong. And we're working on our legs, our tummy, our arms, every part of our body when we work on our balance. Okay, that helps you to stay stable when you're walking down the street. It helps you to balance on your bike. It helps you to balance when you're riding your scooter. Lots of different things that helps you with your balance. Okay, so this is super awesome for you to keep practicing so that you can go and ride your bike, ride your scooter, do those rollerblades, ride your skateboard, lots of different things you can use balance for. Fantastic.